to my YouTube channel. I'm here to explain the items that you will need to get in order to prepare yourself for my next workshop on June 27th, where I'll be teaching how to dance and balance a Shamadan or a tray. So it's your choice which one you'd like. First, for balancing purposes and for practice, you'll need something inconsequential if it falls off your head, such as a pillow like this, a throw pillow. You could do a book that you don't mind falling, but this way you can still balance this on your head and you can like do a little dance routine with it. But if it falls somewhere in the routine while you're practicing, it's not a big deal. And this will be nice. We'll mostly be using something like this for practicing. However, I want to talk about what you'll be needing if you decide, yes, this is for me. I want to perform while balancing some fire on my head. I mean, it's a really cool thing to do. First of all, if you're going to be using a tray, you'll want a tea towel or a hand towel around this size. I'll explain why in the workshop. You'll also want 2 safety pins to go with this, with your tray. You may not want to dance with a tray, but the tray is the least expensive option, especially something like this. This tray I found at a thrift store, and it's a decorative tray. You can see it's copper on the bottom. It has etched designs, has a decorative rim. It actually has a little thing to hang it. This is what this was for. It's a decorative tray. You can put candles on this, and this looks really pretty. If you want to buy a prop for this, like I said, this is your lowest investment. You can get something like this for like this setup, a couple of candles and this tray for like under like $20-30. Not a big money commitment there. If you don't like the look of a little tray, which I feel I personally look better with a big tray, you can invest. These will set you back a few $100s, but you can invest in a big proper Moroccan tray. And candles, I got these candles from the dollar store. I have both flame, like traditional candles that you burn, these. And then I also have wax candles that are battery operated. I picked these up from Aldi around the holiday season. Those might not be available right now, probably not. But you can find things like that wherever you buy things for your home. So maybe the tray is not for you. Maybe you like the look of the Egyptian Shamadan. We'll also be covering this because this is something that's kind of historical and traditional, so there will be some talks about that. The candle tray actually comes from the Moroccan tea trays. They have tea trays and, they carry them and they kind of dance around with them. And there's candles on the tea trays. And then I think, in America you see a lot of just candle trays and no tea sets. You can also buy the Shamadan at like belly dance stores online. You can buy like tray looking tea set ones that look really cute. You can also buy those where it has both a little tea set on it and candles. You have lots of options, and you have time. The reason why I'm doing this video now is so that you have time to either, thrift or yard sale a tray and a tea towel and like dollar store some candles, or you have time to order something really fancy online and then buy the candles to go with it. I want to also add, when you're dancing with fire, it's risky. And you have to, we'll talk about safety in the workshop, but sometimes people just won't have it. and you have to dance with a flameless candle or like a battery operated candle. So it's good to have those on hand too. It's not a sign of weakness to not use real fire. It's usually just a sign of being considerate towards, the people you're dancing for. Some people are just really scared of it. So you still get the fun of balancing. You still get the fun of dancing with like lights on your head. It's not like second best. I've done both and I've enjoyed both. So I would say real fire is a little bit more stressful, honestly. And also, when you're practicing at home, if you're burning candles for practice, it will create smoke and carcinogens in your house. These candles aren't always low VOC. So having battery operated ones for practice is actually, it's really nice. You still get the effect, you still get to kind of see how things look, but you don't like accumulate a bunch of smoke in your room. And I want to also add, if you're shopping for candles for the Shamadan, these are just dollar store candles I put in there for the look, but you can buy dripless candles. The tray doesn't matter as much, but with the Shamadan it does matter because you don't want hot wax dripping on you while you're moving and dancing. So that is something that you may want to look out for while you're doing your shopping. So I think I've covered everything. The workshop is only $20. If you are interested at all, this is something you can really apply. If you're a gigging professional belly dancer, you can work this into your professional sets, especially for weddings and wedding season. If you are a hobbyist and you happen to have friends or family or people in your sphere who are getting married, this is something that you can do at their wedding, and it mesmerizes people. Like to this day, I did this for my husband's family, and to this day, aunties come up to me and tell me it was one of the most beautiful things they've ever seen. Like, people really love it. So there's just something very ethereal and celebratory about the fire dance that people just really like it. It really sticks with people. So that's why I'm getting back into this. It's something I used to do when I was younger. It's something I'm getting back into now. And while I'm getting back into it and getting all my stuff ready, I decided I'm gonna just go ahead and throw a workshop together while I'm preparing this so that I can kind of share this, because this is something that like dancers all over could do. Like it applies to so many levels. So thank you for listening. I hope to see you, and